In day 4, we're going to take a look at an exponential function. And this will be the intro to the second part of our chapter, which is the behavior of exponential functions and how you solve them. So here's our problem. Cindy Lou wanted to get a part-time job to have extra money for the holidays. After reading the advertisement at the right, she applied. Her interview went well and she was offered the job. She had to choose between two pay scales. So pay scale number 1, she could make $10 a minute. Pay scale number 2, on day 1, she would earn a penny. On day 2, she would earn 2 pennies. On day 3, she would earn 4 pennies, and each day thereafter she worked, her salary rate would double from the previous workday. Here's the ad that she saw. Before starting this problem, guess which pay scale Cindy Lou would choose. Explain why you think this. All right, so then in class, we're going to complete the table to see which pay scale is better, and then after you do that, there's some questions that ask you about what the information that you just figured out. Okay, so we'll start the table together in class. So pay scale 1, again, it's 3 hours, 6 to 9, and it's $10 a minute. So we think, all right, how many minutes are in 3 hours? And we know that there's 60 minutes in each hour, so 3 hours would be 180 minutes. So in pay scale 1, 180 times $100 a minute, or $10 a minute, would be $1,800 a day. So in the first 3 columns, actually after the date, so the first 3 columns after the date, we know that in pay scale 1, that there is 180 minutes worked each day. So I'm just going to draw an arrow down. All right, so this is all 180 minutes the same. And for each day in pay scale 1, we're also earning 180 minutes, or $1,800 per day. But then what changes is her total earnings to date. So let's say she saved that money and didn't spend any. How much would she have total after each day? And so for the first day, she would have $1,800. Then we would do $1,800 plus $1,800. And so that would be $3,600. Add another $1,800. That would be $7,200. Add another, so that would be $14,440. Add another $1,800. Let's see if I'm doing that right. $1,800. Oh, I did that wrong. Sorry. I was adding the previous one to itself. Okay, so it'd be $3,600 plus $1,800, which would be $5,400. Plus another $1,800, then we would get $7,200. Plus another $1,800 would be $9,000. Plus another 100 would be $10,800. So every day we're adding $1,800. There's a way to program that in your calculator, which I'll show you real quick. So to program that, pop up my calculator. Takes a second. All right, so again, all we're doing in the first column right here is adding $1,800 per day. So plus $1,800 per day. Okay, so on your calculator, how can we do that? Well, we have our y-intercept, which is 1,800. So there it is. Whoops. Okay, so I can type in escape 1,800. Enter, and I can take that last answer, and every day I'm adding in 1,800. So now that's programmed. If you use the answer key, every time you hit enter, it will add 1,800 to that. So again, to do that, I'll do it one more time. You do your starting amount, hit enter. We'll do plus, so it takes your last answer, and we're adding $1,800 per day. And since you're using that answer key, it programs it to stick in the last answer every time and add in 1,800. All right, so that will be our total earned after each day. Now in pay scale 2, it's slightly different. Again, every day you work, it doubles the day, the previous day's total. And so in the, let's see, fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, in the fifth column, we start with 1 penny. The next day we double it, we get 2. Then we double it, we get 4. We double 4, we get 8. Double 8, we get 16, 32, 64, $1.28. $2.56, and so on. All right, so here in this column 5, you're just doubling the previous amount. But in the last column, it's total earnings to date. So you're going to add the previous column. So here we have 1 penny. Then we're going to add 1 penny plus 2 pennies to get 3. Then you're going to add 3 pennies plus 4 pennies to get 7. Then you're going to add 7 pennies plus 8 pennies to get 15 pennies. Then you're going to add 15 pennies plus 16 pennies to get 31 pennies. Then you're going to get 31 pennies plus 32 to get 63, and so on. And you might already start to see a pattern here, and so I'll let you look for that and see if you can figure that out. And so at the end, you should have all of these boxes filled, and then you can answer the following questions. And so your assignment then will be to finish this page.